Yeah, I think we're positioned really well, Kat. I think, from the perspective of what we wanted to bring in from specific needs, we've done really well. We've targeted the guys specifically on speed and efficiency by foot. So the early deal with Paddy allowed us to manoeuvre our way through and probably finish the trade really well, securing Troy Menzel. Yeah, so Dean's a South Australian, played in the state under-18 championships last year, did really well, played as a midfielder and across half-back. It's unfortunate that he didn't debut this year with Geelong, but we really had tracked him quite closely, even the 6 months that he was away. So we're looking for him to generate across half-back, midfield, clean user of the ball. So yeah, we're excited to get him back home.
Rogan involved and away goes Hampton. Has he got the pace through the middle? He's got the pace and the awareness. Brilliant football and the finish fantastic to Whitfield.
He's a powerful athlete, there's no doubt about it. So probably hasn't had the most consistent period that he's had away in his football. So we'll be looking for him to build upon that. But great speed, top end speed. He's up there with Charlie. So we might have a 100-metre sprint just to finalise who's the quickest, but again, good ball user, versatile half-back, could even probably pinch half-forward, and wing certainly is an area that we see him playing.
Seedsman on the up, he'll get it back now, it's a long kick, and he goes and does it again.
Paul's been one that we've tracked for a couple of years now, and perhaps didn't really think we had an opportunity to move him out of Victoria, but he's made a really strong decision that he wanted to change clubs, and certainly moving interstate was something that was an interest to him. We're rapt that he selected us as his club of destination. Again, probably we see him as that wingman. He can play both ends of the ground in being able to push into defence. When teams have got that moving, mobile defensive press, and also his use of the ball going forward to kick it to Tex and Lynchy and JJ, I think will be something that we've needed, and the height, the size of him, running off the wing is probably something that we haven't been able to had consistently. We've had to move either Hendo or Smithy off half-back, so versatility that he adds to that is terrific. So Troy's got enormous talent. We saw that in his 18th year and probably scattered through his AFL career so far. He's had some pretty good games where he's been able to both impact the scoreboard. Defensively, he's pretty sound. He tackles and he's certainly competitive. Again, he's got a real challenge in front of him because he's now going to have to fight for a spot. He needs the consistency in his work rate, and he certainly had that clearly discussed with him with Don. But he's an enormous talent and can, I believe, he could play at either end of the ground. He could play half-back, he could play wing, and we know what he's capable of doing forward. So he's an elite decision maker. We really like the aspect of him being able to make decisions quickly. But yeah, no, again, another South Australian to come home was a terrific get. Yeah, look, they're pretty excited. We wanted to land probably 3 picks inside 30, but the Menzel one was a lot of discussion between Justin and Hamish and the boys and myself, and we decided that it was worth losing that pick 28. The top end talent at 9 and 13 we reckon will be there. They're pretty excited to have 2 picks pretty close to the top 10, knowing that there's some academy guys that'll go early, and the academy teams will re-bid for. So yeah, they're pretty excited, and we believe there'll be some top end guys there at 9 and 13.
Riscatelli, so they win the clearance, although can't count that. Jake Kelly, good tackle.
Yeah, great reward. He's one of our, if not the hardest worker in the footy club. His preparation is outstanding. So great reward. He just fell away a little bit at the end of the year, but his games at AFL level were terrific, really sound. Off half-back, I think the thing that we've seen with him this year is that improvement. He took that step forward, after his first year where he did enough, but now he's learnt more about the game, makes some better decisions. It's not all just about defence, so from that side of things he's been able to add some offence into his game, and yeah, we're excited that we're able to offer that spot up for him.